Everybody, welcome back. I'm Christo, thank you so much for joining me. We are in the process, it's Terra Invicta, by the way, if you didn't know and you can't read the titles. This is Mars. Now Mars, we've got our 3 bases on it and we've got mines building on 2 of them. And I've decided, actually, that we shouldn't build a mine yet at Fabricator Base. Now we secured Fabricator Base because of its ample noble metal supply. We don't need noble metals, not yet. I wanted to secure the supply. So given that we have everything we want building at the other bases, Red and Aqua, what we should do instead is found a new outpost and start seizing some more of this territory. I think that's the most sensible path. So what do we need right now? Well, we've got... haven't got one that's kind of really heavy on thistles. So maybe this one? Or maybe I should just go for the ones that have the max total output, but 26, 30, 26 is not bad. Yeah, let's do that. Let's throw another outpost down there. And what we're going to do now, I think, is probably use our boost on building outposts and try and claim a bunch of the rest of Mars now that we have 2 mines coming. Because the thing is, it takes so long to build these mines, it might be easier to just let a little bit of mining happen. Oh god, the aliens have a whole bunch of bases in the asteroid belt. That's a little troubling. And they've got a bunch around Saturn and Uranus as well. I haven't been worrying about too much about what the aliens have been doing lately, but yeah, that's troublesome. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do in the inner planets. You never know. I don't know if, like, turtling is viable in this, if you can just kind of defend the inner planets, or if you have to race to secure things like Jupiter and Saturn, but we'll find out together. But yeah, so now we're gonna grab quite a few more of these bases, I think, while we wait for those mines to come online. Okay, so I need to purge the Exodus points in the Benelux, unfortunately, which is unfortunate because that's going to break our alliance, non-aggression pact with Exodus. But what are you gonna do? Sometimes you got to break a few omelets. Where'd I put my coffee? There it is. Oh yes, that's right. Hang on. Right, so I completely forgot that I spilt my coffee and then I sat down, meaning to clear it up as soon as I sat down, and forgot and just started recording. Right, Czech Republic, not in the EU anymore. The Benelux hasn't been removed, which is good, because no one's actually taken the main point there. So let's send in someone persuasive. Sonia will do. Grab control of that. And once that's done, we'll lock it down and secure it next turn. Okay, any unassigned orgs that are really good that I want to grab? This could be nice. Pacific Investigations doesn't seem that good. CERN? 40 research? That seems underpowered, honestly, but... And then I would like this at some point. I don't think I have anyone with available slots, really. You do. Yeah, you could... Sonia, you're kind of my persuasive queen at the moment. Monthly income 13. Yeah, I'll take that off you. And then... give you this. The Macedonian Society. I assume that's a real thing. Madisonian Society? Is that... the Madison? Isn't that a park in New York? I'm sorry, Americans are probably mad at me right now, but I don't know what that is. Anyway, we'll put that on her. She'll get some more persuasion. Good. Now you... some hostile takeovers available. Let's have a look. What have we got on offer out there? Nothing too exciting on that guy by the looks of things. Where are the other conservatives going hard in South America, apparently? 2 technologies, ones. Advertising. It wouldn't be the worst thing. What about you? Space output I don't mind, but... yeah, none of these seem that great. So I don't think I will have them go for that. I think I will have you do a bit of a boost in France. Because sorry, by France I mean the European Union. We need to try and get to the point where to find Exodus again, so I can apologize for what I'm about to do to them over in the Benelux. sabotaging some more of the projects of the servants also seems good. But yeah, I need to apologise to them for what I'm about to do to them in the Benelux. Seems good. Okay. And here, unfortunate, they aren't really very far along with anything. Well, we'll hit their solid core reactor, rather. Project Exodus Kingpin. Okay, good. Alien movements is done. We can now directly detect alien operatives. Nice. We're using infrared to detect them. Though their inference has weakened, we're not without friends. We're able to tap into a communication of several pro-alien groups. Through spying on their servants, we should be able to track the movements of their masters. Contact the aliens. Locate an alien operative and use one of our counselors to conduct a contact mission against it. And access an alien corpus. Okay. We want to both contact someone, and we want to kill one. Interesting. I have to come at this from multiple angles. What else do I want to do? Defoliants would be useful. More orgs. Vision piles are also useful, but they're mostly for... they would be good for Mars, actually. Yeah, let's get vision piles unlocked. Yeah. Okay. I'm kind of worried that I haven't got the outpost tech, not the outpost, the settlements tech yet. 69% new, nice. Servants are failing to move the needle in India. This place going solid protectorate means we really do need to try and stay on good terms with the protectorate. They have nukes and they have a big economy over there. Outpost core is done. A red base, excellent. And we have purged them from the Benelux and controlled in the Benelux. Okay, immediately pause because we are now over. We're going to need to abandon some places. There we go. Back under control. Good. Now, Benelux, you're prioritizing the right stuff. Yeah. Probably overspending on unity and welfare a bit. They're already quite homogenous. How are we doing with that in the European Union? Yeah, they're pretty homogenous. Trending towards 5.2. That's okay. That's an acceptable level. Okay. Good. Now... Oh, we never finished grabbing Bulgaria. Okay. Glad I noticed that. Need to do it before that crackdown finishes. Which is, yeah, very soon. So that was very good timing that I noticed that. Give me a purge on Bulgaria. Tundra, rather. Give me a protection on our new assets in the Benelux. Now, Bratislava is ready to be inducted into the Bratislava, Slovakia. You ready to unify? No. Not till May. May 27? Jesus, that's a long time. Damn. That's really bad. We need to get more of those techs that make you able to do diplomatic actions faster. That's a long freaking time. Ouch. Ouch. We got any other nations we can abandon? Yes, I've got 2.5 points available in Somalia and 3 total. So if this isn't more than 6, okay, good. We should be able to stay under cap for now. That's all we can do for a bit in Europe. We just need to wait for this, and this to trend towards it. Could also do with defensive action in Ireland. Also, take a look at your priorities. Yeah, less welfare, but then I'll do some manual boosting up our popularity here, I think. A little bit of money. Not too much money, because we did just weaken our income by abandoning all our sites. Another outpost on Mars. Maybe I should also found a platform around Mars. Because it might be better to put a construction thing. Because we should put something around Mars, actually. And we should put it in low orbit. Let's get that founded. Because we're going to need to build ships around Mars. And then actually, let's take a look at some of our Earth stations. We might want to do some building there now. Like the ISS had a social science lab. Let's get that rebuilt. And then we're going to need one solar panel to support it, because this takes 3 energy and this gives us 10. So we could actually replace the other 2 with more social science labs, which would give us more public campaign. Let's do that. That takes us to 3 public campaign bonus. We might want to set one of these stations up for detecting aliens. Get some xenology labs in here, which gives us bonus to alien detection on Earth, and some really nice bonuses to research. 10% xenology research bonus. Lots of useful stuff here. But maybe I should focus on Mars. I'll keep focus on Mars for a bit longer. Cybernetics is done, and Arrival International Development is next. I think that is actually something I was keen on getting done, so I'm not too upset that they've taken control of that technology. There we go, Settlement Core. Set that as a favourite. We'll do that after Viper missiles. Put people in the right place. Our control in Ireland is now protected, as is the Benelux. Good. Yeah, fission power will be good because it will allow us to build more things on Mars cheaper. Because 1 fission pile should be able to do the same as 3 solar collectors on Mars. Cybernetic implants is now available. Definitely want that as well. Critical success in Ireland. Excellent. Just do it again. And you just do that again as well. Get us nice and popular there. We're pretty popular in Bulgaria, right? As well as here. Yes. Benelux. Yeah, plenty popular. Okay, so after Ireland is shored up, we'll start targeting our next goals, which will probably be Greece. Purged into Bulgaria. Did we ever actually... Yeah, we have broken our thing with everyone. We're in conflict with everyone right now, so a round of diplomacy wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, I think Settlement Core is definitely a good thing. It's quite expensive, I think. It's not actually that expensive. But yeah, opens up Settlement Mining Complex, which is the bigger version of the mining complex. That's important. Very important. Org Marketplace is updated. What have we got here? Who has open space? Basically no one. Yeah, no one really. Okay, how about XP? You do. I think you're a quick learner, aren't you? No, you certainly are. Right, I need to give you more admin. I think you need one more after this right now. Yeah, you need one more after that, and then I can take off. Which was the one I actually wanted to take off you? Oh no, damn, I was upping your espionage, wasn't I? That was a bit of a misstep. I don't want to take that off you. I guess we'll take this off you in the end. But I'll need 2 more administration before that makes sense. Unfortunate. What's become available then? I don't really notice much in here that's exciting. This could be nice. But not just yet. Okay, Valerie. Is there anyone available to talk to you right now? Yes, we can talk to the Protectorate. Okay, let's do that. Tunda. Go talk to the Protectorate. And Sonia. Do some surveilling. I think we'll set them to surveilling maybe here. Quite a lot of action in this area. So hopefully we'll be able to find some people to either move against or negotiate terms with. Meanwhile, Valerie, you can just lock down Bulgaria. I think that's probably a good idea. Yeah. Good. Get it unpaused. We're banging in the boost now. Looking pretty good. Let's take a look for a moment at take a moment to review some of our assignments. The US still probably overspending on Unity. Let's bring that down a bit. Realistically, I should probably be spending more on military as well. Because getting... yeah, I don't know. More war crimes. Damn. It's unfortunate. It will hurt our global opinion. They're tolerant. They're not willing to just give us the non-aggression pact this time. I don't need these ops. You don't want them. You don't want any of my halves? How about high thrust probes? Okay, will you give me anything? Royal Information Group. 2 espionage. That's not bad. And reactor core? No. Anything useful here? Nothing jumping out at me. Yeah, you can have high thrust probes for getting our non-aggression pact back in place. That's fine by me. Good. Bulgaria is secure. Still need to move against this point in France, but just can't. We get another 47 science a month. Be very useful. One more round of public support in Ireland, I think. And then we'll move to somewhere else, probably against the resistance. Get Poland off them. Yeah, Poland would be a good get. Okay, nice. If you're wondering why my investment points seem so low, by the way, investment points are partly relative to the size of the nation, because, you know, increasing the economy increases the per capita GDP, not overall. There we go. Social Science Lab is back in action in the ISS. Some supporters in Romania, we do. Who have we got available to investigate? Yeah, just a bunch of servants and then some unknowns. Okay, let's check this person out. And you check this guy out. And then Thunder, you can take over doing some of the boosting up our popularity. Sonia, you're a good popularity booster too, aren't you? So where do I want to move against? Somewhere in the EU still. Sweden? Get Sweden, Sweden and Denmark in. That would be good. Only having to move against the initiative is pleasant. Doesn't cause any big repercussions. We have enough for a new zone on Mars. Let's take a look. Anyone else take a tongue? Yes. The servants have started building here. That's not good. We definitely need to try and crack down on that. We'll get under control of that soon. 70 metal here, plus 2018 seems pretty beneficial. So I will send there. Okay. Mines still not done. Not for another quite a while, but we'll get there. Someone in the resistance. Okay, we could try and make nice with the resistance for now. The resistance are one of the ones that it's harder for us to make nice with. Compared to, compared to Exodus, so they're as difficult as the Protectorate. Space research is done, cool. Mobile Space Science Lab is available, will be available. Space Agriculture and Space Medicine are coming up. What did they go with? Another one for the Resistance. Mission to the Asteroids, it's not what I want. Looks like we're getting back control here though, that's nice. Mission to the Asteroids isn't that bad though. It doesn't feel like there's any reason for us to go to asteroids yet, but we'll see what kind of resources they have. They're just so hard to defend, is the problem. Sweden is working, we'll keep going there. I think 50% in Ireland is good enough for now. We'll go after the Nordics that remain in the EU, so... Nuclear test detected, oh god. That's not good. So, they now have a barrage over there in Iran. Unfortunate. But as long as we can keep Exodus relatively happy. Orbital debris. £1,000 to get 3 destroyed, or 4 destroyed, or possibly we might get lucky. Oh no, cascading failure is bad. Yeah, Social Science Lab destroyed, Solar Collector destroyed, Orbital debris strike. Well, we'll just have to repair. That's fine. Same again. Rebuild. We need to get weapons, essentially. Weapons on our ship so we can shoot down incoming orbital debris. Vision pile is done. Okay. Cybernetic implants, I think it's got to be. This is just a way to use money to upgrade your troops. So anything else that's vital? Did I ever get space dock? I don't think I did, right? We should probably get this. Space dock, right? Let's get cybernetic implants and then space dock. Settlement core is more important than either, I think, right now. Let us ramp up our mining efforts, hopefully. Okay, you guys, we've done enough in there. Let's get Sweden on side. You're pretty good at admin. I could also try and inspire with you, but you're not really good enough for it. No, just keep trying to Let's get the Nordics on side. Valerie. Who can we investigate? So we did find a protectorate person. You look familiar. Known you before. I don't remember you. Wow, you're hard to investigate. Local control points are working against me there. Okay, well, we'll go after this lady then. Cyprian. Who do you find? Resistance person. Could talk to the resistance. Try and smooth things over, but I'm intending to go... Well, I guess I'm not intending to go against the resistance in the very short term. I want mostly these two next. But then there are some other resistance ones I want to go after, so... Might not be worth making nice with the resistance. Yeah, let's just keep investigating. Let's investigate her twice. No, that's probably not worth it. Show me this Humanity First Counselor. Let's see what's going on with them. I really need to friggin' penetrate another enemy faction. It's been kind of ridiculous how long it's taken for us to find someone we're going to be able to sway. We just don't have enough persuasion, basically, because I've prioritized another initiative person with loads of loyalty. We've really prioritized admin to a kind of almost insane degree. You need more admin, speaking of which. And so do you. Good. That should even out our needs here. A protectorate politician. Not what I was expecting. I was convinced it was going to be humanity first, given the sway here. But they're building a lot of nukes in India. Sweden up to 26, 32, 39. One more round of influence in Sweden. Should have them plenty happy. Okay, got enough for another Mars base. I need to be more on it with these. We're going to start... We're going to risk losing sites. Also, did I send missions to their moons? I did, but I never actually... No metals makes these feel less appealing. Potentially a good place for a what do you call it? Space dock. We'd be able to launch off from here easier. No further away from the bottom of the gravity well and all that. Some decent water and some really nice thistles here. So I think I'll grab that one. Good stuff. Okay. Yeah, losing more and more volatiles as our upkeep increases. But that's to be expected. We should be able to... they want me to go after the Protectorate Counselor. What have you got? He's got 25 though. Very hard to hit. We're getting to the point where 3 admin for 2 slots is not going to be a great deal. That's good though. Could we do it? It would be quite a play. Yeah, no, it's way too hard. Might be able to turn them though. You. Give me another investigate on this Protectorate Counselor. Maybe I can turn them. Learn more about the Protectorate. I would like to steal some of these things from him, but I don't think there's any way that's going to happen. Yeah, no, we're fine with being friendly with the Protectorate for now. Let's just talk. Let's just see what see what's what, and then so I'll take over against this lady. What you got? Not much, but you might have something hiding in the unassigned section. So let's give it a go regardless. Plus, it's a mission you can fail, which means more XP. Hello, Protectorate. They're pleased right now, despite the fact that we just broke a non-aggression pact. That's good. What is it going to take? Kind of 1500 would probably do it. Yeah, rather not do that. I've held on to this for ages, just for the mission control, but I'm not hurting for mission control at the moment. So maybe I'll give you that. What would you give me? I need a drive just so I can get missions going, and I don't remember which drives are good. I really don't. I historically, I think I've just researched all of them and then kind of gone from there. We don't need to make a generous trade. A fair trade is fine. So let's just get something from them that we can sell them back in the future. Okay, good. Back into the good books of the Protectorate. Meanwhile, I knew you'd have stuff hiding in the unassigned. That's great. 3 pips for one org slot? That seems really strong. Yeah, give me that. Trajan surveillance. Cool. Who do I want to put that on? This guy, ideally. Which means I could take off... I don't think he needs this much command right now. Let's take some command off. Put some more investigation on. And some more security for him too. Anybody else looking available? You don't technically need this, but I like it. You're not doing any investigation right now. Let me take this off you. You have command assault, right? Yeah. I'll put the command on you for now. He's not doing... He's just historically he hasn't done any investigation for me. You could do with more persuasion. Which this would do. Ooh, 2 persuasion and 1 investigation. Investigation's not that useful on you, but still. Let's take these 2 off you. Well, actually, I don't need to take 2 off you. I already had a slot. Would I rather have this? No. Not this. No. No, yeah. Let's get this. 2 more persuasion on you is very nice get. We're going to be able to turn people more easily with that. There's enough boost. Let's grab this one. Just for kind of highest overall. Oh no, this one, there's loads of metal. Yeah, get that. I know it's costing me on these things to found all these outposts, but I just like the idea of... It's partly about area denial, preventing our enemies from getting more regions on Mars. I think this round of boosting in Sweden will be sufficient. Then we'll move to Denmark. 1 failure, but 1 critical success balances out. No worries. Okay, speaking of things... You are at 200 days. 75 for Dublin. And where's the other one I grabbed? Oh, of course, here. 105. So 75 days till Ireland can get brought in. And there's Settlement Core. Nice. Okay, let's get that space dock researched. It's pretty important. Mission to asteroids, not being too heavily invested in by others, especially technologically advanced others like the Protectorate, so that's good. That shouldn't happen too fast. New orbs on the marketplace. What do we got? Italy. Ending the alliance with the Benelux, that's not too bad. More aerospace. Federal Security Service in Moscow. I would love this. I would absolutely love this. I don't think we can get it just yet. We need more control points. You always need more control points, at least I find you do. You could detain Counselor. The problem with detain Counselor is you have to do it repeatedly for it to actually keep being the case. Like it's kind of weird. You're just holding them temporarily. You're not like kidnapping them. Can't steal projects because there are no projects of active that we know of in these servants apparently. I could just practice my cracking down. Oh, the resistance has moved into Sweden. That's not what we wanted. Let's try and crack that down before they reinforce it. No, we'd be able to take it from them easily. Sweden is not a very large economy. No offense to my Swedish viewers. You have enough investigation to get something done there. Let's try and take a look around. I really want to break into Humanity First. If we could just find somewhere in Humanity First there is a disloyal crack. A place where we can make a difference, where we can break in and get the intel that we need. Somewhere it exists. I know it. We'll get there. Are there shortcut keys for different missions? That would be really helpful. Controls. think. Not looking promising. No. It's unfortunate. Should always have shortcut keys. Always, always, always. And always let the player change them. CK3. Okay, they are with humanity first. 12. I think that's the one that says 12, but then they're actually 25. How long until we can try this? Ooh, 8 days. Okay. Well, now's our moment. It would put us way over, but we kind of have to try. Resistance Kingpin. Not super loyal. We could maybe go for them. More in Denmark. Okay. Olympus Mons, a scientific expedition macro base. Begin exploring Olympus Mons. Cool. I can gain 300, or I can pay and gain more, but we don't have the money. So we'll just gain the lesser amount. Fair enough. Outpost core at Olympus Mons is done. Probably why we got that event. Well, I don't know. It happened afterwards, so maybe not. 22% serving control in the United States. Whoa, 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 whoa. None of that. Just to boost up Unity spending a bit. 14 should be enough to hold it. Settlement mining complex is available. We've got to get that done. Got to get that done. We'll do it after space dock. Okay, so they are unprotected. Alright, you immediately go for the crackdown. There's no... Yeah, I mean... We'll just make both plays immediately and hope. I don't like our odds. To boost up our odds, I'll do a round of public campaigning in the EU. Just to try and really bulk up the chances. You're not ready to integrate yet, are you? No. Give it a go. Don't protect it. Don't protect it. Don't protect it. Please don't protect it. I think they didn't. I think it's too late in the turn now. We're gonna get it. Operations Center. I forget which that one does. Critical success. Crackdown. Public campaigns. Boosting us up even more. And now the Purge, and it doesn't really matter if the Purge fails because they're cracked down. We'll be able to get them next turn regardless. Nice! Okay. Oh, it's F4 for councils. Okay, that's a good shortcut. You need augmenting. What are you doing, mostly? You're a kind of persuasion guy, but you're just not great, honestly. If someone gets murdered, I hope it's you. No offense. Please stay loyal, by the way. Yeah, take a monthly income organization. And you are at 16 administration. That puts you, sorry, 26. That puts you at 27. Which means I can now remove this. It should put you at 24, I believe. And then we can put something else on you soon. And I can use this here instead. And get some more knowledge income. Yeah, yeah. Everyone else is upgraded. Good. Okay, and now we are going to be significantly over our cap for a minute here. It's worrying, but I think we're going to risk it. I'm just going to risk sitting over the cap until Ireland is integrated. And we kind of have to. Slovakia, yeah, you can't improve till May of next freaking year. Ugh. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. Protect that, Sonia. Protect us here. You... There's a crackdown opportunity on the servants in England, but I don't think that's the play. We don't... I don't think we have the command points to make that work. How else can we get command points? Independence movement is the top level tech we need for that. Maybe we'll do that after this, although we don't have control here. We so nearly do though, so let's invest a bit more. Hopefully grab control there. Now you guys, yeah, the plan stays the same. Keep Europe sweet. Valerie, Anyone you know of that's interesting? Not really. Let's just look into some stuff then. Who are these people likely to be? Protectorate, maybe? Well, let's have a look. We'll find out. And then Mars. Time for another settlement. It is costing me a lot of upkeep, these, but you know, as soon as they're mining, they pay for themselves. Yeah, give me that one. Okay. Grand. We should be inspiring as well. Once someone has got a decent amount of persuasion, one of our counselors, we should really use them to inspire everyone a lot, like kind of 10 times each. Protectorate guy. Not that interesting. Still on good terms with them. Denmark swaying's working. Good. And the servants did reinforce that regardless. There's Space Core, cool. We definitely want Settlement Mining Complex next. I don't remember exactly what the advantage is from 2 over 1. I think it might be 2 to 1. I can't remember. Let's take a look at our Martian Habs. To upgrade this to Settlement Core costs. It's pretty cheap actually, but it goes from costing 1 mission control to 3, which is why we need to keep that number rising. In fact, maybe I should be mission controlling in some of these smaller places, or you already maximally mission controlled. No, you could do with 1 more mission control. We should be paying more attention to this actually. You can have more. You don't have a space program, so it's probably not worth building a space program just to do this. You can have more. Let's get some more mission control there. Island. Yeah, you can have more. And these spent points here, when you unify, it does add these spent points to these. Perhaps with some balancing maths involved, like maybe it adds it proportional to the size of the, or like it averages them proportional to the size, I don't know. Well, no, it definitely doesn't average them. It definitely adds them to some extent. Because you can, when you unify countries, sometimes they suddenly finish building an army. So, we'll see. We'll see. Good. Full control of the European Union feels good. That will help us out on tech. Yeah, and the boost is looking pretty nice out of here too. We're plowing through the boost recently. Give me another one. And you can now go straight to founding settlements, but it costs quite a bit more. Probably the one... Let's get that one. We may end up getting rid of some of these, but that's fine. It gives us something we can sell. Tanzania? We abandoned Tanzania. I don't care about Tanzania. It gives us something we can sell. So, wow, it's a long enemy planning phase. One thing I will say about this game, it runs really, really well. Like, compared to the kind of things that you might be used to if you play a lot of grand strategy games, this game runs exceptionally well. Now, we could just start boosting up somewhere like Russia or China in preparation of moving there eventually. Well, China we couldn't really, but... No. Let's stay focused on Europe. Ooh, Greece has fallen to humanity first. Interesting. That makes it the perfect target. The ideal way of gaining Europe when some of it is held by people we're trying to be friendly with is, of course, allowing areas to fall to our enemies and then yoinking them at that stage. You can also do some boosting. Maybe... I mean, we'll want Italy in the fullness of time, but I think Poland will come first. Valerie... not really had many problems with Xenoflora lately, which is good. The fact that this is 18% means they must have really high security. To me means maybe that's an alien. Let's investigate them on the basis that I think they might be an alien. We had a bunch of alien activity over here earlier. Solar array, nice. There are higher levels of basically all the modules that you build, and you can only build them once you've upgraded the central bit to that level. Mission to the asteroids is done, and they've selected orbitals as the next tech. That's a good one. That's fine. Oh, Protectorate is pushing to keep control of this. It's unfortunate. A Humanity First operative. Don't think we've seen him before. We'll continue investigating him then. Did I investigate him twice by mistake? Ah, he was the one that was over here. Wait, no. Was he? He has really low security. Why would he be so hard? Maybe he has a good trait? Yeah, low profile. Oh, his espionage is actually relatively good. Greek support rising. Good. Let's get them keep going. Wildfire. Yeah, limit damage. That's fine. Gambia increasing unrest. Fission reactor array. That's just the that's the second tier level of the non-solar energy generation. Someone's active in the EU. What are you doing? What is this trending towards, by the way? 6.3, 0.63. That's still not a problem. Yeah, you have no orgs apparently. Wonder if we could turn you. Let's investigate them one more time. 86% chance of success seems really high when it was so recently so low. I'm a little confused as to what happened there. This one is 18. Let's throw some ops at a serious investigation there. Sonia, you can start boosting up. Czech Republic, I have to imagine this point's going to fall to someone soon. Should leave it. They've left the EU already. Romania hasn't. Let's go after Romania. Romania was already we're already quite popular there, but oh well. No worries, no worries. Excuse me. Yeah, every time I see the servants inspiring their people, it reminds me I should really be doing that. Getting there though. We'll get there. Actual loyalty score is 12. Now 12 is a beatable score. The problem is when the mission is already so difficult, you need to kind of have persuasion higher, quite a bit higher than their loyalty, to make it more doable. Resistance Kingpin over here. Could go after their orgs potentially. I don't think we've really gone after the Resistance's orgs yet. We should do that. Should focus more on Poland rather than Romania. Yeah, let's go after some of the Resistance organizations, because we haven't seen them for a while, which means there might be some rich picking there. Ooh, Solar Flare. That's not good. Mission control will be reduced by 50% for 6 months. Crap. Okay, well, we can just afford that, but damn. Ooh, and some abductions. I really hope that goes away by the time we are ready to start setting up more mines. In fact, let's take a look before I start building more stuff. April, June, July, August. Yeah, it's not going to. April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, okay, so we're not going to grab more craters on Mars right now. Instead, I will wait because we will want to have mission control available to build more mining complexes once this one is finished in short order. So in the meantime, let's build more stuff around Earth. So first off, Bloomer Station becomes Yard Station and gets a space dock, which costs 10 power, so it'll need another solar collector for me to then be able to put what? I mean, a space science lab makes sense. 3% bonus to investment in mission control. But I think I want to get a xenology labs going. So put a xenology lab on it. And I'll mark off that's one. It's 10% bonus to xenology and +1 alien detection. And then Susan B is going to get a solar collector and a bunch of xenology labs. We need to find these aliens. We know they're doing nasty stuff on Earth. These take 3 energy, right? No, 5, damn. It's pretty inconvenient. Can't actually fit another one on. You are a finder station. and in incredibly innovative naming convention, you are actually Finder 2. And that should bring us up to 5 bonus when attempting to detect aliens on Earth, which I think will be well worth having. Wow, look how our boost income has tanked. Our Habs upkeep is so expensive, but as soon as our mines come online, that upkeep will be wiped out. Cyprian, I want you to look into... Where's that Humanity First guy gone? Singapore, is this who I'm thinking of? Yeah. Look more into him. Because the more we look into him, the more we can turn him, I think. Intel on target gives us a bonus of 5. Difference in ideology is just such a big hurdle. 6%. We're not going to be able to get this high enough. Damn. And no one has better persuasion. Once we have higher persuasion, let's forget trying to turn them for now. Instead, do a hostile takeover on them. And let's see what they have. Meanwhile, you look into that resistance person we found. Where'd they go? There they are. Tajikistan. Hello. Yes, find out more about them so we can make a play against them. We'll look into these abductions next turn. That should be okay. Alright. Creeping towards that mine coming online on Mars. Such a milestone. Once that happens, we can really start making headway. Wow, you've got nothing. 1 persuasion is kind of what I've been talking about, but it's 2 stars. Ugh. Oh, this all sucks. Okay, well, I'll take the 2-star one regardless. Just so that we can trade it properly. Ooh, resistance loyalty 3. Okay, maybe we turn you. That could be good. I mean, we're not playing friendly with the resistance for a moment here because we need to finish kicking them out of Europe. So yeah, let's try and turn this guy. It's not the organization I wanted to break into, but I'll tell you what I can get. How goes Ireland's consolidation? It's consolidated. Okay. And remind me, you're not done till 27, right? Ugh. Ugh. Awful, 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 awful luck. Not luck. It was skill. I messed up. Control point lost in Tanzania. That's fine. Weren't even actually using that one at all. Okay, you scout that guy again. Need to know more about him. New orgs just became available on the marketplace. Let's have a look. FBI, huh? That would be good. 4 investigation. So, he's who we wanted on. You've got no available slots right now. Can we afford it? We can afford it. Do I have any org boosting ones I can give you? Oh, I mean, not really. How many points does it give you of investigation? 4. So taking a 1 off is actually worth doing. And you, yeah, same deal. 2 for 2 is worse than 4 for 3. Put him in there. Good. And then we'll put those ones back in, or at least this one, as we increase his admin further. Good, that works. What's this? 6% space mining outpost. Oh, but it costs 19 boost. That's a little rich for my blood right now. You can get skilled up. And you should keep getting espionage so that we can just crack wherever we need to crack. I haven't had anyone go to ground lately. I think we're only not having a problem because of that, because I haven't got much in the way of open conflict with anyone yet. Yeah, definitely not. No one turnable. Let's get some more intel on this guy. Make the turn easier. Ah, no, sorry. You in Poland, make sure we do set mission policy here, which means we can get Ireland integrated, which I'm hoping will get us under the control point cap, but it's probably a bit optimistic. We'll see. We'll see. Still valuable, even if it doesn't. 100%. More launches. Okay, it's not as low as we thought. Loyalty is 5. That's doable, though. Come to Europe. Come be in the European Union, where we have local, home ground advantage. Once he's turned... Whoa! A coup in India overthrowing humanity first. To no one's benefit. That's crazy. They only had 3 unrests. It's gone down. Okay, they had 4.2, but still, that's crazy. Wow, that's very seriously weakened their position. That will make it much easier to take this point off them. After this one. Didn't quite manage to get ahead of Protector on this one. That's very unfortunate. Failing 95% rolls. Classic XCOM right there. Meanwhile, what are we at? 17 days here. 2 days here. Good. So Federation-wise... Yeah, Norway is the main open one. Anyway, unify with Ireland, and then repeat the mission. So next turn, we should be able to do both Bulgaria and the Benelux, and that will give us some control points to work with. Okay, the space dock is done. Look at that. Nice. Let's take a look at this station. In the actual thing. Where is it? That's the fire station. Finder. Yard station. Here it is, baby. Our first ever space dock. Got the Xenology lab going, and there it is. The space dock. Ready to build our ships. Excellent. Now, can I design a ship now? No. Why can't I design a ship? Let me look into that. To be clear, before I look into it, I think I know. I think it's because I don't have any drives. Yeah, right. We never did interplanetary warships. We'll do that after cybernetic implants. We haven't invented the concept of spaceships. Fair enough. Fair play. What did they go for? Unity movements. I don't think that's what we wanted. That's unfortunate. It's still useful, don't get me wrong, but do I want to invest 2 points into it? I think I probably do. See if we can seize control of it again. We'll see. Alright, Tunisia crackdown has expired. Tanzania crackdown has expired. Get me those straight back. Okay, now... Yeah, with 11 days left on that, and this timer done, we should be able to integrate both of them. Let's just make completely sure we can do both the Benelux, yes, and Bulgaria. No, but we will by the time that's done. Fine. You, Sonia, come and set national policy here. No, Sonia is a better advocate. Go advocate in Greece. And Valerie, go purge in Greece. So, I think Greece is a good next target, yeah. So, purge in Greece. Does control point happen after purge or before? I'm not sure. Oh, we don't have to get Greece this turn necessarily. Where else are we going to go after? Maybe... Southern Baltic states, maybe? No, we were going to go after Sweden, that's right. Still in the European Union, good. Who's my other purger? You, but you're not very good at it. Good enough to get Norway. Norway's not in the EU right now, though. I really want to try and go after, finish up the ones that are still in the EU first. Yeah, it's not really good enough. How about a purge? A crackdown in Sweden. Yeah, there we go. Give me a nice crackdown in Sweden. Got one person setting agenda here, which means you need to come and set national policy here as well. Boosting in Greece. Greece likes me well enough, don't they? Well, not quite, actually. Okay, that should be fine. And then we're going to boost up in Poland, because they're going to be one of our next targets. Wildfires in the EU. Yep, we can help with that. That's fine. One-time increased GDP in Panama. That's fine. But not really that bothered about that. Alright, cybernetic implants done. Give me the concept of interplanetary warships, please. As a high priority. was I thinking? Right, we got cybernetic enhancements. Remind me how expensive they are. They cost 500 for the first level one. That's not too bad. So we can immediately put more administration on. There are higher levels of these as well, by the way, and more persuasion. This is the only one that's kind of not just a point bonus. -5 loyalty, but you can always know what their loyalty is. It's very bad, don't get it. More security would be a good idea, honestly. Is there not a persuasion one? Well, let's focus on getting the admin one on everyone first. The intelligent assistant. So that we can beef these guys up as much as possible. Then what do I want to put on you? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good thing. Let's look who could use that. Well, you could. After this and this. I'm going to spend like all my money on this, by the way. You'll be probably not shocked to learn. I have 2 open slots on him. And we don't actually need this aerospace one on him. We should focus on him getting his investigation up. Yeah, so this is just great because it gives both investigation and espionage. And then I'll put this, well... Yeah, I'll put this on him. Remove this aerospace, we'll put that on someone else. And then give him... Well, we'll wait for something that gives him yet more investigation, I guess. So I suppose in the short term, yeah, just keep an income-bearing one, because then it'll be easier for me to remember to take it off him. And you also need command, but I'm going to do investigation. Administration first. Augment him with an intelligent assistant. A cybernetic intelligent assistant. That's quite the tech. And you can just get basic admin bonus as well. Okay, so what do you have admin-wise? You have, what is that? 24? Yeah, that number is actually right, it looks like. It's 24, right? Yeah, yeah. Basic edition, my one arch nemesis. Don't think we need this engineering anymore. Someone else has an engineering bonus one, right? Yeah, this. Yeah, okay. So we don't need this on you. You need more persuasion, ideally. Like this. You still have 2 available, so I can take this off you, which leaves you with no ability to have more, but ability to augment further in the future and add more. And in the meantime, I can put it on him, which gives him room for this. And nothing else he really needs. So I guess just a little bit of command be okay. And you're at 26 now? Yeah, you're at 26. Which means I took off a 2-star, which gives 3. I don't have a 2-star that gives 3, that's right. I'll need to take this off once I give them 1 more org. An admin, rather. And you, I think you're at 26 too? 8 plus 7? I know the answer to that. That's 15. So you don't need anything yet, then. And you're at 15 too. Anything else I'd rather have on you than this stuff? Not really. You a quick learner? No. And I'm not going to spend my last 700 cash. We need to get we should probably keep one place spoiling. Maybe we could go and get Venezuela again. Get some spoils going in Venezuela. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Just to because now cash directly translates into stats for our counselors. It's more important than it was before. Before it was just for orgs, which I guess also translate into stats for our counselors. Now I think about it. Critical success, crackdown on Sweden. Nice. Time for some unifications with the Benelux. Oh no, it might not quite be in time. 1 more day? Please don't fire yet. Please don't fire yet. Oh, that's so annoying. Can I unpause? That's very unfortunate. The other thing I could do is just ask Norway for Federation. Because they might say no, but that's fine. I think. Yeah, sure. Let's just ask Norway for Federation. They might say yes. They didn't. 25% was not a high chance, but New project available. It's not that interesting to me. +2 on stabilized missions. We're not really struggling with stability. Purged in Humanity First in Greece. Good. We'll go for executive control there in a second. Denmark seems to have fallen to the servants. Okay. Okay. We go again in terms of unification. And then I need to redo some maths in terms of how many points we have available. Well, it should be relatively easy to work out. We have at least 26. So let's let's grab control of Venezuela. I think that would be a good idea. And purge. Where does purge happen? Does it really happen in exactly the same tick as seize control? That's annoying. So you can't purge and seize control of the executive in the same moment. Right, you grab control of Greece. We can start the countdown on getting Greece integrated. The rest of you start working on public campaigning in Poland, I think. 'Cause Poland is still in the Union. Or maybe I should go straight for Denmark. You have crackdown, but not purge. You have purge. Yeah, you purge me. Purge me some Denmark. Anything else I want to change here? I don't think so. Looks fine. Good. And I'm not going to set up another base. I'm not going to spend this boost yet because we're just about to get. There we go. Interplanetary warships. Okay. Next, Marine assault unit. That will allow me to attack places. Operations center. This actually produces mission control in space, but it costs a huge amount of energy. What else do I want? During Gap Road, we are not going to do that. Fission reactor away. Have living quarters. I don't know. Look at my cheat sheet. What will be useful? Yeah, I'm not sure. Could do management research again, honestly. I mean, I'm always happier for that. Mobile Space Science Lab. 5% bonus to space science and enabling the ship to prospect space bodies. Ah, I didn't know that was a thing. Cool. Solar array. It's going to be really important. Let's get that. We are keeping control of Unity movements and industrialization of space. That's good. Oh right, yeah. Mission to the asteroids finished, didn't it? So we can probe asteroids, and we can do it from our HABs. It just costs resources. Resources we don't have yet. And I think you can do it from Intel prospecting. Yeah, wasn't there a launch all probes button? Yeah, launch 155 probes to all of these many orbital bodies that are available for us right now. Right, and my base around Mars. I could build space docks and things there, but I don't think the time is yet. We need industrialization of space so we can get the construction module going. Such an expensive tech, man. We also need to find the freaking aliens. Next time they do, we find some alien activity detected. Alien Invicta 22 just appeared in orbit. They've had a lot of ships that have been coming and going uncontested. It's a bit troubling. Okay, we're gonna try and find that alien. There's an alien in Thailand. There they are. Do not lose sight rather of that dude. We need to figure out what's going on here. Unify with Bulgaria. Good. Gives us a bunch more available points. A hurricane. We can afford to help out. Significant public opinion boost. Let's see how significant this public opinion boost is. Because we have so much opinion, it's not going to do anything. Yeah, barely moved the needle. It would have made our enemies less popular, because public opinion isn't just kind of binary, it's actually a position on the kind of ideological spectrum, but still. Per supporters of the initiative and taking a control point in Venezuela. Good. Now, get me some money out of that country. Kleptocratic, please. There's control over Greece. Good. Executive control. Consolidation underway. And control over Denmark. Still leaves me with 20 control points. So given that we spend 7 here, that leaves us with 13. Could take... Oh no, Sweden fell to the frickin' to Exodus. 13 is enough to take, well, almost enough to take Norway, so I guess I'll grab Norway. Does the fact that I tried and failed to integrate with Norway hurt me on this? It does, but it's only until August. I guess leaving a federation is like a bigger cooldown than just refusing to join. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. August. I guess we'll grab Norway then. Norway is quite it's quite advanced for its size, tech-wise, so. Valerie, give me a purge on. Oh no, I think we should go for we should go for Sweden. We can get it integrated faster. It just keeps the ball rolling at a better rate. We'll have to make nice with Exodus afterwards. But actually, are we already in conflict with Exodus? No, we're in tolerance right now, but it's the Protectorate that we got the non-aggression with. That's fine. Oh, Humanity First is at war. This is the first war, I think. Humanity First is at war with a bunch of people. Protectorate, servants. Cool. Yeah, we'll go after Sweden. Sonia, lock down our control that you just gained for us. Tunda, investigate what's going on in Bangkok. Cyprian, tell me about this alien. That's too high a chance to scout him for it to be an alien. Feels like kind of metagaming knowledge, but surveil the location. Find me that alien. Okay, confirm. So close to getting that mine built. So close. It's going to be so good. We're going to be able to do all kinds of stuff once that's done. Oh, right, yeah. We got that tech, which means I can go fleets, design ship class. Yay! Okay, I think this is... No one else has a ship, right? We look at fleets and ship construction. Fleets. All factions. Yeah, only the aliens have fleets right now. Okay, so we can design gunships, escorts, and corvettes. And the gunships are the cheapest, then the escorts, then the corvettes. Well, this is what we want, really, is something very small and very cheap. The objective of this ship is to operate within one gravity well and take out space stations of people I don't like. Now, let me check. Around Earth, there are obviously people with other stations, but they have built nothing. Around Luna, they've built some stuff, but notably, no point defense. Mars? Oops. Mars? Various people building various things, but I don't think we've invented the concept of defense, basically. So, we should be able to design a ship, a small little gunship, whose role is attack bomber. And then we need to go, okay, what... And this is the fleet design, by the way. I am not the person to give you the tutorial on this. I don't understand it yet. But we're going to take a look here. So we can have a solid rocket, liquid rocket. We put a Nova rocket on there. With... So, then we can choose example transfers. Like, let's say I wanted to go from the yard station orbit to this low Earth orbit. Thrust profile. Doesn't really matter. We would need prioritize Delta V expenditure. We could do it in a very short time. We could do it in like a matter of minutes for 1 Delta V on this ship as it currently exists. Okay. So, and if I put more propellant tanks on it... So let me explain some of these stats, because I do understand some of them. Wet mass is just how heavy it is when fully fueled. And that affects how much Delta V you have. Delta V is the capacity to change your velocity. Delta V, change in velocity. There's also acceleration, that matters. And then there's cruise Delta V's, how far you can go, basically. It's not quite that simple, but think about it as range. So if we put more engines on it, you can see that our... well, actually, I'm surprised that I put more engines on this thing. Our acceleration is not actually changing, but our delta V goes down. And these are kilobytes per second. Sorry, kilometers per second of delta V. We've put a whole bunch of this. You can see it's going to take 600 water to fill all those fuel tanks, which obviously we do not have. But if we only need it to go tiny little distances, 2 kilometers per second. So this would need 0.2 to make that trip. So we need slightly more than that. So if we put 2 propellant tanks in, we could get to a station in low Earth orbit and then back to the yard. Now, what about if you were at low Mars orbit? If you started at low Mars orbit, because you can't set the... We wanted to go to Mars. I think Mars might not be a valid. I think if you're in an interface orbit, that's free, right? Yeah, so I should be able to bombard Mars from low Mars orbit with basically no delta V. And then you need a power plant, which in this case is just a fuel cell, which just holds stuff that you burn. You need a battery. Actually, I don't think I think I do need a battery. We don't necessarily need a radiator. And the better radiators have less size per heat requirement. No, you do need a radiator. I think that is required. You have to have a radiator. I don't think you have to have a heat sink. Did we ever invent the Marines, by the way? No, so we can't take control of stations off other people. That was a mistake. We should get that invented. And then armor, we have a few invented. Steel, titanium, silicon, and boron. And again, it's just construction resources per ton, basically. And then you choose how many tons of armor you want on the how many layers of armor you want, and therefore how heavy it is. If we swap these around, that's 159 tons. That's more, actually. I guess it's cheaper. No, bonus resistance to kinetic on that one. Okay, bonus resistance to chipping, but presumably this is lighter. No? How about this? It's heavier. Okay, so we are just going to go with the best one, probably. But we don't need any armor on this thing. You technically have to put something in each of them, but you don't need to have any armor. And then those weapons, a little 10-inch heavy naval artillery gun. That's a funny thing to be using. We're using a naval artillery gun. And you can't put missiles on this thing. We invented those Viper missiles. We don't want crate missiles or tiny little cannons, so I should obsolete these. So potentially we could go escort instead, which would let us put missiles on it. But I don't think we need to. Like this doesn't need to be complicated. Just a tiny little 10-inch naval gun. Seems like just the ticket. And then this, we don't need much capacity, much heatsink capacity. Better radiator, battery, power plant. Now let's compare some of these. So with 2 propellant tanks, this thing's got 1.3. That's not enough. We need to put 4 on it to be able to go to and from other enemy ships, enemy stations rather. So what if I put? So what's the difference here? This thing has a. We don't care about combat thrust right now. We just care about delta V, which means what we care about is power use efficiency. 100%, 100%, 100%. Okay. So perhaps what we care about is repellent minerals per tank? No, it's just 10 on all of them. Oh no, this one uses volatiles, this one uses a mix. Okay. Maybe it uses... I'm not sure. Maybe the thrust here... Because what I want is a thrust... It's like an efficiency of fuel use. Thrust per... Delta V per repellent. I wonder if that is thrust. No, thrust is its capacity to force itself faster. So this has 7 million thrust. This has 9 million. If I put this one on, yeah, it's lower. So is it exhaust velocity? 6 point... Maybe it's the rating. Rating 2.2. So 2.4, it gets better. 1.6, it should get much worse. 1.3 versus 1.9. This is 1.4, and this is 1.6. Right, 1.6 should be the same as this if it's the rating. It's not just the rating. Maybe I'm just looking for higher exhaust velocity. Does that work? This is 2.6 versus 3.1, so that's 1.4. This should be lower. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Let me look this up. Okay, yeah, it's high exhaust velocity that you want if you want to be able to have more delta V per unit, I think. So yeah, we'll go with Liquid Nova. And then I think this is it, right? It's saying it's red here. Ships with less than 6 will have trouble reaching the moon from an Earth orbit. 6 with less than 30 will not be able to reliably perform interplanetary transfers. Ships with 60 will be able to perform more extreme transfers, such as transferring from Mercury to Saturn. Check the codex. It's true, actually. Let's check the codex. Codex. Ship design. Drive. Okay, this is what I've just read. High thrust drives achieve higher velocities more quickly. High exhaust velocity drives use less propellant to do so. Okay, so what we're after is high, and we can put more engines on. Oh, of course, yes, you can put more engines on, and you achieve the same delta V, or nearly the same delta V, because you're still just turning propellant into movement. You're just doing it twice as fast, and it's slightly worse because you're doing it with a heavier ship. Okay. Minimal radiators are needed. So it's open cycle. It expels heat along with its propellant. Okay, so I think this is what we want. This is a selfish class gunship attack bomber. Lacks delta V for almost any transfer. May only be useful to defend it. That's fine. It has all the delta V that I need it to. And so this little bad boy, how much does it cost me to build it? 67 water, 8 and 6 of this. So if I try and build this, can I do it with awaiting resource delivery? No. Okay. And did I get my metal back when I tried to do that? No, it didn't use any metal. Okay. Okay, so I mean, here it is. It takes about 60 days to build it. We need more water. But then once we've built that, we can start seriously monopolizing space. And the thing is, if we can monopolize space before our enemies get a mining foothold, we're in a great spot. Now, what that means, I suppose, is that I should build a space station around Luna. It's pretty cheap to do so, because we'll need to be able to launch ships from there if we're going with such low delta V designs. And that'll be useful for defending Luna in the future anyway. Maybe that was a mistake, but no, I think it'll be good to have a lunar space station. Okay, and that's the selfish class because we're not letting other people have access to space. And we will use that spaceship to basically attempt to completely deny access to space from the Servants, Humanity First, and the Initiative. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. In the next episode, we will complete our mining construction, and then we can start space access denial to those who are not friendly to us. Fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.